Brothers and sisters, I'd like to make a heartfelt apology for my behaviour. It's been really disgusting. It's not been kind. It's been mocking and running people down and saying horrible, cruel things to people in the body of Yahusha. And I want to show you a few scriptures that have touched my heart. Firstly, in 1 Corinthians 12, for just as the body is one, but has many parts, and all the parts of the body, though many, constitute one body, so it is with the Messiah. For it was by one Spirit that we were all immersed or baptized into one body, whether Jews or Gentiles, slave or free. We were all given the one Spirit to drink. We're a many-membered body, and I can't be running down other people anymore. I can't be slandering people, bearing false witness, lying and saying nasty, horrible things about any movement, group of people, individuals. It's cruel and it's horrible because we're all part of the same body, getting there, being perfected, and everybody's at different levels and at different stages. And so I want to encourage the younger men today on how to treat the older men. This video is called Younger Men, and I consider younger men to be anybody under 50 and older men to be anybody over 50. And so I'm nearly 50. I put myself in this category to start with. In Titus 2, similarly, encourage the young men to be self-controlled. Self-controlled. Shut your face, control your tongue. In everything, set them an example by doing what is good. Well, I haven't been doing that. I haven't been setting a good example for how younger men should treat older men, should treat other people, men or women in the body. I haven't done any of that. In your teaching, show integrity and seriousness, soundness of speech. Soundness of speech that cannot be condemned, so that those who oppose you may be ashamed because they have nothing bad to say about us. Well, everybody can pick out what I've said. I've been mocking and swearing, you cussing, using bad language for decades now, and it's not acceptable. It's horrible. It's a stumbling block to many people, and it's getting in the way of them possibly discovering more and going deeper from the things that Yahusha has been giving us. My behavior is getting in the way, standing in the door, and I really don't want that. My speech has to become sound. I have to do that. I have to behave like that. I want to, so that to be blameless, nothing to say bad about us. 1 Timothy 5, do not rebuke an older man harshly, but exhort him as if he were your father. Treat younger men as brothers, older women as mothers, and younger women as sisters with absolute purity. I have not done any of that. I have slandered and mocked Lew White for years now, even though I love him dearly as a father and a brother type figure, and I have run him down and mocked him because of our differences in doctrines and belief, which is completely disgusting, and I'm sorry, brother. I've done the same thing to 𝗕𝗘𝗙 𝗕𝗢𝗍, to Anthony Cedric 𝗕𝗢𝗍, to brother 𝗪𝗚𝗙𝗕𝗦𝗀𝗀. I've done it to him as well. I've run down so many brothers and sisters in the body. And if there's anybody else out there that is offended by my behaviour, I don't blame you, I understand. I'm offended by my behaviour, and I'm deeply sorry. This is not how you should treat an older man or an older woman. Do not rebuke an older man. Certainly don't mock them and run them down. I've done it to Christopher Hilton for 30-odd years since I've known him, and his wife, you know. And all these men are over 50. And women are my senior. Do not treat people like this. Do not rebuke an older man. Exhort him. What does exhort mean? You can't find exhort in the Hebrew language, but exhort means to strongly encourage or urge someone to do something. That's what exhort means, to strongly encourage or urge someone to do something. So exhort is not in the Hebrew, but encourage is. Encourage means to fasten, to seize, to be strong, courageous, strengthen, cure. You can cure problems, mend bridges, help, repair, relationships. Cleave, confirm, be constant in this behavior. Constrain, continue, fortify, make hard, harden, help, lay hold fast, lean, maintain, play the man, mend, heal, mend bridges, become wax mighty, prevail, be recovered, repair, retain, seize, be wax or strengthen yourself, be stout, make, show, wax stronger, be sure, take hold of, be urged, behave yourself, behave self valiantly, withstand. What does that remind you of? Withstand in the day, withstand all the fiery attacks from the enemy. So I've had this spirit in my flesh for a long time. When people talk, I hear a inner monologue of mocking and jokes and, having a go at people. And what you let go into your heart's going to come out. And that's my battle to overcome and find my own deliverance, as the scripture says. But I don't need to be running these people down, and I'm really sorry, brothers. All of you who I've mentioned by name, and anybody out there who I've just gotten in the way. I don't want to get in the way of what Yahusha's telling you and showing us at the behavior evolution. My behavior has been a stumbling block, and it's dreadful and it's disgusting. I've done it to my wife and children, run them down, complained, and just verbal abuse, and it's horrible. It's got to stop. Yahusha hates it when we argue, and Yahusha hates it when we refuse to come into one mind and stand in the body together. And so I'd just like to offer an olive branch. I mean, Brother Lou's helped so many people come into Yahusha and come away from all the paganism in their life and brought them into the name of Yahusha and all sorts of great things. Brother Shodan's writing brilliant things in Yahusha, convincing people that Yahusha is Elohim, and so many other wonderful things. And Brother Konyachowski's doing the same thing, and they all need encouragement. And there's plenty of other people that are offended at my behavior. We need to encourage each other, brothers and sisters, and not run each other down. And I'm sorry for doing all these smear campaigns against all these teachers and preachers, and it's dreadful behavior, and it's stunting my growth, and it's running people down, and it's stopping people from receiving the fresh, wonderful truths that Yahusha's doing in the body. And it's segregating people, and it's causing people to judge, and it's causing strife. And I don't want to be in that behavior anymore. It's my fault. I put myself accountable, and I'm really, really sorry. Won't be doing it anymore. I love you guys, and I'm just really sorry, everybody. Really sorry. This is not good enough. These behaviors will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Yahusha's new kingdom that's coming you can't get in there with those behaviors. And he showed us about this vein where we can have these behaviors through his spirit, and the fire burns this out. Well, I've been feeling fire. Because of this behavior. You can't mock. You can't falsely accuse. You can't gossip. You can't slander. Lashon hara, you can't do all that. It's a crime. Yahusha hates it. And I'm feeling his fire on me, and I'm just dreadfully sorry, brothers and sisters, for my behavior. And that's all I really wanted to say publicly, because it's disgusting and it's wicked, and I won't go on with any more adjectives. I have no more excuse. I will do better. I will. And so I'm sorry for getting in the way. See you later.